is a case of finger-pointing gone mad inside COPE. The Gauteng faction and national office bearers are blaming each other for the Tshwane Mayor fiasco.
Gauteng's Tom Mofokeng claims the 10-day mayor, Murunwa Makwarela, was actually being protected. This after he raised insolvency issues and allegations of sexual assault against him.
But the national leadership says it was Mofokeng who brought him into the fold. Here's eNCA senior reporter Aviwe Mtila explaining.
Dr. Makwarela enjoyed being protected by both Dennis Bloom and Madisha.
This very same provincial leadership that is talking lies about myself and the deputy president, Tom Mofokeng.
It's a Congress of the People's blame game and finger pointing. This over who knew that Dr. Murunwa Makwarela, the city of Tshwane's 10-day mayor, had declared insolvency. Makwarela first donned the mayoral chains of the city of Tshwane on the 28th of February after being nominated by the ATM and being backed by both the ANC and EFF. A week later, on the 7th of March, he was removed from office following news that he was declared insolvent by a court of law in 2026. 2 days later, on the 9th of March, he was back at the mayoral seat after Makwarela provided a clearance certificate requested by Tshwane's city manager, which showed he was no longer under insolvency and had been rehabilitated. It turned out the certificate was fake and he resigned a day later. The multi-party coalition in Tshwane has laid charges of fraud against the city's now former mayor, and the Hawks confirm they will investigate these allegations. As for COPE, the party's Gauteng leadership says national office bearers knew all along but chose to turn a blind eye. It says it even furnished party leaders with a letter back in November 2021 that states how corners were cut in the vetting process of Gauteng councillors, but nothing was done about it.
Makwarela was protected to go through that process. And as a result, all the members were also not vetted in a proper way. There are people that didn't even fill in the forms that are actually sitting in councils up to this day.
The party's national leadership is pointing fingers in the opposite direction.
They, Tom Mofokeng and David Malachi, must know it is very serious what they are talking. They must give us the names. They must come public to tell the people who are these councillors. You see, there's corruption in this whole thing because now they are exposing themselves. They know.
It turns out that Makwarela also failed to disclose sexual harassment claims during the vetting process. Aviwe Mtila, Johannesburg.